Witam was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gry Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Zajmiemy się najpierw, oczywiście polecimy z fabułą główną, czyli z tą misyjką, co ostatnio nam została, ale przed tym polecimy sobie z tym tutaj celami, co musimy spalić, zabić i coś tam jeszcze. No w ogóle coś mam. A nie, pogoda się popsuła tak jak u mnie. Ale cóż, lecimy. W sumie daj... Oj. Oho, no to fajnie się przyda, dobra. Powiedzcie mi, że będę mógł jakoś fajnie... A w sumie mam fajny plan. Tylko to jest ktoś do zabicia, czy do spalenia? Do zabicia, no dobra.
Kill the commander and bring back proof. Simple.
Easy peasy.
Might interest Cleon. And it'll give him the proof he wants.
Jakieś polimerchy jakiegoś i zapasy. Dobra, nie chcę być wykrytym. Co tutaj mamy w ogóle? No dobrze, dobrze. Chcę wiedzieć, co tam jest. To mamy takie zapasy, czy... Dobra, to są zapasy, okej. No zróbmy tak. Czwórka. No i poszło łatwo. Aż się przybył. Dobra, zobaczmy jak tutaj sytuacja. Aha, to są zaraz tutaj, okej. Chyba niech to przejdzie. Zajmie takie same jak przedtem. Czyli czwóreczka. Dobra, i spadamy stąd. Nie wiem, czy to będzie też, będą też te zapasy, czy nie? Tak, jest zapasy, dobra. Najpierw czureczka. No i dziękuję. Poszło szybko. Bezproblemowo. Zanim Fabos dobiegnie, to już będę na tej stronie. Fabos wolno, bardzo wolno, ale dobrze. Duże dobiegłeś. W ogóle jak to by musiało wyglądać tu? Tak obwarowani. Czyli nie mogliby ich w nocy ze spokojem załatwić. Chyba tu gdzieś miałem w pobliżu jeszcze jedno zadanko, gdzie to jest? Aha, czyli ten jest tu, a zadanie mam tu. To spokojnie sobie je ogarniemy. Bo jest blisko. No potem polecę zaraz do tamtego łebka. Tego Kleosa całego, żeby zaliczył mi to zadanie, co zrobiłem. Z tymi Spartanami.
Μόνον όταν το επιχείρημα δομείται πιστικών, τότε δίνεται κερδάνε εν σύντημα. Ανατρέχομενοι στους τραγικούς συντομιστά.
Hello?
You must be the one Peryklesa sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Peryklesa does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
Aha, czyli nikt nie może mnie zobaczyć. No dobra. Będzie ciężko, ale spróbujemy. Chociaż nie, ja też imponowałem sam sobie. Wiem, jak się skradałem tak, że nikt mnie nie zobaczył, więc zobaczymy. Dobra, wystarczy wejść, wymienić worki i tyle, nie? Gorzej będzie, jak głosy były już przeliczone. Dobra, no ja sobie pójdę na drugą stronę, obok. Aha, czyli to jest tutaj, no dobra. Tylko pytanie gdzie? Chyba, żeby nie było. Raczej nikt nie patrzy. No to się kapnąć nie powinni. A że topór, tarcza, to tam pół biedy. Ja mam problem, bo ani że nie zajdę. No to jest kurde 2 strażników.
I've trained for this.
Jeden zepsuł.
You need to try harder.
Get it away from me!
Dawaj Karol, dawaj go, dawaj.
Good here.
Można się nie kopnęli.
Your life is mine.
No wejdźcie wszyscy tam do środka. No, 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 dawaj, dawaj kumpel, no bardzo ładnie.
That should do it. I should let Peryklesa' contact know.
Chyba niech to przejdą. Kurde, mogę tamtędy wybiec faktycznie.
Have you found their trail?
Not a trace here.
Keep your eyes open, or your warm food.
Got it, sir.
Your life ends here.
Easy peasy. Chyba to zadanko sobie zakończymy, polecimy, tak jak mówiłem, wiecie, tylko do tego dowódcy. Nie wiem czemu, ale mi się wydaje, że on jest tym, od tych wężowych. Od tego kosmosa, no. Jeden z zamaskowany.
Gods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
Ale wiesz, Cassandra, port nie jest otoczony, więc...
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Peryklesa were much closer. It's strange, Peryklesa wasn't here today to defend him.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
I know the price of actions. I have to as a mercenary.
That simple piece of information tells me more about you than your name ever could. Explaining oneself must be carefully done.
Explaining myself would take more time than I have.
Then let us focus on a single recent event. Tell me, as a mercenary, is there anything you wouldn't do?
Just because I'm a mercenary doesn't mean I'll do anything.
Even if the pay was more than adequate for the task?
Even then.
What if you were offered something you desperately needed, something you couldn't get anywhere else? Would you move this line you've made for yourself?
My line has moved countless times since I was a child. But it still exists.
And will likely move again if what you say is true.
It may.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's everything
No,
Peryklesa
ciekawie.
wanted. Time to return to him and find...
Już mnie tropi szybko. I to aż dwóch. Ale ja mam kasę, także sobie wpłacę. Dobra, my polecimy teraz do tego tutaj łapka. Kleona. Ciekawe co wam da fajnego.
Γιατί διαιωνίζομεν τους μύθους. Διασώζονται ούτοι.
Kurde, jakbym ja tym poleciał tamtą stronę. Może przez to nie wyszło, że mnie wykryli. Także nie fajno.
You
sobie?
Did you bring the proof I asked for?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes. The man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
Why was the messenger trying to get to Mytilene?
He was to help distribute supplies to the people there, to help them against their oppressors.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you. I need you to find my messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship. I've read it for him.
Where should I look for Yerimos?
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
Ale tym to tam się zajmiemy kiedy indziej. Na pewno będzie kawałek drogi od nas. Tak przypuszczam. Tak jest. Ile 500 metrów, dobra. Żeby się specjalnie nie spinać, chociaż wiem, że bym napłynął trochę szybciej. I sobie wezmę Fobosa i sobie obskoczę to w koło. No, co przynajmniej jeszcze pozwiedzamy. Też wiem, że zwiedzaliśmy, więc... A tak się jak coś jeszcze zwiedzimy. Nie powiem, robi to wrażenie. Na Akropol. Gdzie mi wchodzi już pod kopyta.
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios. At least give them a welcome.
Dobra, co nam rzekniesz?
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said, stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Peryklesa?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Serio? Kiecka ciekawa.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're not different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope.
Me too.
No to sobie pogadamy.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find...
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Dobra, czyli musimy znaleźć słodkie wino. Okej.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
No dobra. Ja je wziąłem, nie?
A new face in Peryklesa' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in
Na pewno się zastanowię.
Here I come.
How's Euripidis? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
No dobra. No dobra, to idziemy do tamtego Alcybiadesa.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her.
Koza?
She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
There's another goat?
Ooh.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
No, czyli coś już wiemy. Nie ma z kim tu jeszcze mogę pogadać?
Being so new to Athens and gaining access to this symposium is no small feat. Though you said there are things you wouldn't do, you gain Peryklesa' trust so quickly.
I've made my choice.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Peryklesa is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, now. To convince someone in this house, even your eyes must tell a lie.
Fine, it was me. But my actions were personal, not political.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts? He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, he's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Peryklesa to come down here and greet his guests.
No dobra. A pytanie, aby powiedzieć, gdzie jest to wejście na górę. Mam nadzieję, że to już będzie koniec. Brakuje mi już tej akcji.
Och!
Gdzie to są schody jakiejś szale? A.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Peryklesa. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Peryklesa. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Koniec gadania? W końcu. A przynajmniej coś się dowiedzieliśmy nowego.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There is a physician in Argolis that may be able to help me.
You're sick? You've never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk to him.
Okay, good. It would be weird if you were sick. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
No, w końcu. Dobrze, to w tym miejscu sobie zakończymy ten odcinek. Mam nadzieję, że wam się odcinek spodobał. Jeżeli tak, to komentujcie, subskrybujcie, łapkujcie. Ja się z wami żegnam. Na razie i cześć.